So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Fernando Torres. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Sergio Busquets' quality is beyond reproach. I'm sure he'll assume the role of a deep-line playmaker again, a destroyer, a makeshift defender, dropping back to shield his defence when the team goes on the attack. He excels at all of these.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Messi! It's anyone's ball now. Well, there's the clearance. Here's Tchouaméni. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played back towards his own goal. And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Now it's Sané. He's free, he has got space. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 17 minutes is number 18.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pepe. Messi. And here's Dembele. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Tchouaméni. Pedri. And it's Belletti. Short changes him with that pass. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's fabulous. Pepe. Oh, it's Dembele. To Bruno Fernandes. It's come backwards here.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pepe. He is through here. Shot a goal! Sané. That looks a good ball through. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Back into the middle, couldn't quite squeeze that one through. It's a goal kick. Pepe. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And it's Jordi Alba.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Mbappe! And that was very necessary. Rabiot.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And it's Rabiot. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, super ball! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pepe, Kimpembe, Busquets, that's a throw. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rabiot. Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Belletti. Great run on the overlap here. Fernando Torres. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That's going to go a long way. Throw it. He can run onto that, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. So what can they make of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had it taken off him.
The attendance
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He could be in here. Busquets. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And here's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. All played for Dembele. Busquets. Now who's going to be first to this? Brilliantly cut out. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos goes short. He's had a shot! Struck first time. And that's off target.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Busquets. Coming on to replace him is number 22,
Jordi Alba.
Fabian Ruiz.
Mbappe. Jordi Alba gets across to intercept that. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get free. Goes for the header!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That has been cut short. Marquinhos to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes. That is a great pick out. He's in here! There's no flag. Oh, that was vital.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
It's Salah! He should have put that one away.
Mohamed Salah really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Coming on the field. Number 7.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Number 11. Erling Haaland.
Pressure, plenty of it. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Messi. De Bruyne. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
3 minutes added time.
Vinicius Junior. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And that gets things running. Oh, good ball. There's the hit. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Valverde. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Mbappe. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed. Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. And it's Belletti. And he's had a hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Valverde. Pass is just off target. Adams. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Adams. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Back into the middle. This might spell danger. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's just beyond his reach. Valverde. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now, and it's been taken short. An audacious attempt! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
Robertson, and they win it back again. Can he get onto this? That'll be a corner. Barcelona have their third corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Golden opportunity wasted.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Not the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's intervened well there. Valverde. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Torres! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That's been cut out, well played.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Foden cuts out the pass. And that is a little undercooked. The ball has bounced loose now. Caught offside that time. Well, played right into... And Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Some resolute defending there. He's gone forward, and he's straight offside. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's in on goal. Big chance. No mistake. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6. Será
To
sustituido
increase the
por
lead.
el dorsal 21.
Not a a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're
He's having a go! Chance here to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Torres herring after the ball here. Now he's off and running. Oh, terrible pass. And he's picked out the run. Valverde! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Fernando Torres será reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
No, that was never going to make it.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
David Villa. Nice ball and he's in. Has a goal! And it's there! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He scores! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating.
Mbappe! And he's gone for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
They're up to 5 corners now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Back when it goes. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe! Oh, almost a sixth.
Mbappe put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Mohamed Salah. Akanji did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played back in. Mohamed Salah hits one!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Corner
10.
count is rising. That's 6.
El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5. El
Roberto
dorsal
Carlos
23.
goes short. And the shot! And again! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
That has been cut short. And it's De Bruyne. Robertson calmly anticipates. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Quality ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Mikel Oyarzabal. He's looking to set free a runner. He's had a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post. Well-timed, excellent interception. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now what about a counter-attack? Son Heung-min. Cross flung in towards the middle. Son Heung-min. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down, shapes to shoot. No, that's just wide. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Big chance! One-on-one! Now that's well seen too. And the ball's gone astray. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents... Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Well, played right into his path. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Oh, that was expansive and
Torres! In he goes again! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Nicked it back promptly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Torres wins the duel this time. He's got away.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Griezmann. Rafael Toloi makes the interception. He's played him through. Griezmann unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Now it's Torres. And he's managed to get free. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Nice interception, well timed. Aim forwards. Back into the middle. He's in here! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it... It's Griezmann! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sané. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rafael Toloi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Messi. Tchouaméni. And now the breakaway. Now it's Torres. That's headed upfield. That has been slung wide. Messi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Rafael Toloi is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Belletti. Messi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fernando, there's the shot! It's there! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Fernando Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi. He is through here. He's had a hit! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Now it's Torres. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. One ball by the goalkeeper. Pinches it off him. Fernando Torres! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. It's one! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. And that could set him on his way. He's had a hit! Goal! 2, and we've barely begun here.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to...
Now the finish! Sticks it away! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Torres. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength. He's got tall. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And here's Gnabry. Great position here. And Torres! And more, and more, and more. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe. Havertz. Gnabry. Fernando Torres. Torres! Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernando Torres. And Torres!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Picked out brilliantly.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Torres. Now that's well seen too. Great ball if he can get there. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And it's Gnabry. Havertz, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Chouameni. Batistuta. He's tried one! It is a very, very good save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And we have our very first corner. He rises! No, not the best of headers. Van Dalton. Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Batistuta. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has not gone well. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe! Havertz. Schneider. Barcelona finding their passes. Belletti. Sané. Fernando Torres. Oh, well played. Havertz. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. That's a shade optimistic. Havertz. Fernando Torres. On 2 now and looking for 3. And it's Gnabry. Foot in. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. And the keeper's in command. Schneider. Havertz. He's found a way past. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Chouameni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
That gets things going for the second half. Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Gnabry! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he was quick to react. Salah. Messi, who's set up 1 goal so far. No, it's not getting there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Torres. Passing is crisp and Torres! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. Havertz. Now it's Gnabry. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Batistuta is eyeing up his options in the middle. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
El dorsal 22, Fernando Torres. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 18,
That pass isn't the
el
best.
dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 33.
That is a great pick out.
El dorsal
Just
9.
eases him off the ball.
La asistencia
Haaland
este partido
was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pedri. Belletti. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. He's found the way through. Haaland. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Chance here to counter. Musiala. That is ended up in no man's land. Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Great chance! And he hits the net. They're back within reach. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Good read, needed to be. Now, what about a counter-attack? Costa Curta. Oh, perfectly measured that. Heads it! He has done it! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. DiMarco. Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Has a goal! Oh, brilliant save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mohamed Salah, and the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Chouameni cuts it out. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. That pass has been well intercepted. Decent hit! It goes to show he is human after all.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Shifted upfield. Mohamed Salah.
That's good play from him.
And he's in on goal. And the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So much time and space. He's got the shot away! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Some heroic goalkeeping, But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland. He's had it taken off him. Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Salah. Oh, played through for the wide man. Overhits and out of play. 5 minutes to add. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mbappe fiddles it through. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Tchouameni. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The action has already started. Messi. In with the challenge. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position.
He's got a side of goal! And reclaimed it in a trice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goes in for the header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Traumeri. There's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Bruyne. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lewandowski.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Lewandowski! Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
De Bruyne. Messi. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what...
Mbappe! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ferran Torres. Fernando Torres. And Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
He's done very well to take that back. Oh, no joy this time. De Bruyne. Rodri. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. And he was quick to react. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ederson sends that a long way. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Traumeri. Mbappe. Played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Adams. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. That's very neat. Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. De Bruyne, and it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. And the pass is intercepted. Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Un minuto de descuento.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. So nearly the perfect ball. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rodri makes the interception. And it's Sané. Ferran Torres. Calhanoglu.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Van Bouten getting this one clear. Lewandowski! Oh, taken with style. The second half sparks straight into life.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank.
Davies really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Calhanoglu. No way through. Messi. Jimenez cuts it out. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Aimed beyond the defence. Davis made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Almost an hour gone. Ferran Torres. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Calhanoglu gets flagged offside. Barcelona are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Now it's Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. Fernando Torres. And he's managed to get free. No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Kimmich. And he's intervened well there. And back to the keeper they go. And they've got rid. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a little off target. And it's Davis.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Davis. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's had it taken off him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13 será sustituido por el dorsal 24.
Quite squeezed that one through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's gone looking for safety. No, that's been intercepted. And it's played forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davis gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Neymar. Oh no, this does not look good. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Çalhanoğlu. 5 minutes left on the clock. Davis goes on a charge down the left. And he can clear it away. Belletti. Sané.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6. El
Neymar.
dorsal 22.
Rodri.
Fernando Torres.
De Bruyne.
Serán sustituidos por
Chouameni
el dorsal
wins the
21,
duel this time.
El dorsal 14. Villa.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Habrá 4
Played
minutos
back
de
to the
descuento.
goalkeeper. Time added on 4 minutes. Couldn't squeeze it through. There's a searching pass. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Messi. And that will be the final act. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. The ball is bounced loose now. Fernando Torres. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on.
He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here.
Lamine Yamal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Upamecano. So we're still where we started right now. And Alexander-Arnold. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, no joy this time. And the shot! It's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Time and again they are repelled. Guardiola. It's a pretty loose pass.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's picked his way through. Quality ball. And he's had it nicked away. And now they can clear their lines. Nicked it back promptly.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Chouameni. Pedri. The less said about that pass, the better. Upamecano. Guardiola. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano gets over and intercepts.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chouameni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Well, nicely intercepted. Pedri. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Fernando Torres. Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 22.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
It's come loose. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Batistuta.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Moved on forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Caught offside that time. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's got the beating of his man. And that was very necessary. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
En el Barcelona, el dorsal 6 será reemplazado por el dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Guardiola cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. He's through here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Can he finish? Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! Two to the good. They have breathing space. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's had a shot!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Yamal! Mohamed Salah.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Salah. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tchouameni gets across to intercept that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. The message is clear, none shall pass. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Guardiola wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now he's off and running. He's in plenty of space here. He rises! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Luke de Jong. And they're quick to get it back. And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Ribery. Del Piero. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ribery.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And smartly reclaimed. That is ended up in no man's land. Deftly away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. It's Neymar! Oh, it's taken a touch. Pedri gets rid without sophistication. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start?
Sonny! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And Torres! Traumeri. Got a shot away! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos goes short. Pedri! That's a half-decent try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Fiddles it through. Traumeri. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Sané. Fletcher with the clearance. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing...
Mbappe! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has...
And Sané!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Messi. Out for a throw. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, what a pass! Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Neymar, and he's being shifted off it. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pedri! He's keen, determined to have his say. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, good save. He's read that very well. good-looking ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It was good alertness. Fletcher looking to run onto it. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Darren Fletcher knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Sané, he has found a way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Barcelona have their third corner. He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Adams. David Villa. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Chouameni. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Mbappe.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for the run. Mbappe. This might tries a shot. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Just eases him off the ball. And we hit half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
And we'd like to inform
And
you
we are
now that
up to the break.
Barcelona ended that
being
first
displayed
half
on
in such a
screen.
strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Substitution for Germany. Number 10, Messi. Number 4, Fletcher. Number 69,
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 20.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
White gets it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Played in by Sané. It's a mighty effort! But that has been knocked clear. Well, there's the clearance. Beckham absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, smashing header. They've got to be quick to recover this. In one, and one more try. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Nicely spread. David Villa. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Sané. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Stood up well to him there. Over to the left. Now it's Sané. Messi. Looking for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one. And he's had a hit! And it's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 61 minutes is
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, no joy this time. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution for Germany, number 11, David Villa. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Erling Haaland. Substitution.
How many
in progress.
interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Haaland. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Messi. And through to the goalkeeper. No, that's been intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cavani is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency.
He's had a shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Neymar. He's dealt with that really well. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Played with finesse.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been cleared. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Messi, and Messi! That is decidedly lacking. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through, and the finish! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Neymar. Climbs up big! Oh, it's fallen loose again! 4 extra minutes added on. That has been cut short. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Beckham is there to clear. Haaland. Nice ball and shooting chance! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Please join me
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That pass isn't the best. And that is out of play. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's looking to set free a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Torres. Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass, and that has left him in a heap. Shot could be on. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe! Oh, such a clever Mbappe! Well, the counter could be on here. Throw in. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Fernando Torres. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's not gone well. Now it's Sané. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Van Dijk cuts it out. Kante gets across to intercept that. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Spain really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Oh, he's been caught, and one more try! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Messi. Griezmann.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Nice bit of trickery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Batistuta. And they're not going to make any further progress. And Torres! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rafinha might just make this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's been shipped out wide.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Kante running with the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Roberto Carlos kept aware. And it is... And there's the end of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 21, Griezmann, el dorsal 6. Serán
Whistle
sustituidos
goes,
por
and we start the second half.
el dorsal 19.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Torres! They want to be quick to recover this. Pedri. Çalhanoğlu. He's found a way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Fernando Torres. Oh, perfectly measured that. There will be a throw-in. He's tried one! It is a very, very good save.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And here's Çalhanoğlu. And they've got a throw. Nuno Mendes. And that's another throw. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's... And Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries a header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
And here's Çalhanoğlu. And it's played forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ball's gone out of play. Ruben Dias. Sade. Sane in acres of space out wide.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri. That's a shade optimistic.
Spain are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
That has been cut short. Pedri is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Fernando Torres.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Torres. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Nuno Mendes. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that pass is... There's the hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Fernando Torres. Well, nicely intercepted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? Takes aim and crosses. Pedri! It's loose. That's another chance. Goes long and straight. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable.